When Plymouth Argyle got promoted to Championship, Simon Hallets came out and said he had a 5-year plan to make us a sustainable Championship team with Premier League aspirations. Since then, we survived relegation for Championship on the final day. The next season, we got relegated from the Championship, and now we're flirting with relegation from League One. So with Football Manager 26 out, I thought, let's simulate 5 seasons and see how we go from the game for the next 5 years and see if we become a sustainable Championship team with Premier League aspirations. Let's go. So here we are. We are loaded up FM26 for the first time. I haven't done my own save. I thought I'd just go in. It's the beta version, and we'll just simulate 5 seasons, 1 season at a time, and see how Argyle do with their 5-year plan, starting from now, not 3 years ago when Hallett said it, and see what the game thinks Plymouth Argyle is capable of doing in that 5 years. Here is the screen of Plymouth Argyle, and we can see. He says we can see. Where's our squad? Here we go. Hazard, Baker, Matthews, Plagazelu, who is injured, right? Galloway. I don't know if it's a great team. It's not a great team in real life at the moment. As I said, we're in the relegation zone. Just lost to Exeter City 2-0. We're not in a great place at the moment. But we'll see how it goes. We'll be working out how tactics and that work as well as we go. They're all devastated by the looks of it. I suppose after we get relegated, that is why. I mean, some of these players weren't actually in the team when they got relegated, so I don't know why they're devastated. They've just joined. I believe we've also got some transfers coming in as well soon, because he's done real world. So the transfers will come in when they come in real life. And we shall see. But we have Balimumba, Jay Patterson, Azarumichi, who's apparently injured. Facilities, immaculate stadium. Fixture schedule, Tiverton, Tall Point, Bridford. We have League One football, FA Cup football, and Carabao Cup. Tom Cleverley is our manager. Don't get me started. Really not sold on him at all. But we'll see how we go. So we'll just go through season 1. We'll skip through, go on holiday. I'm not going to be in charge of any team. So got myself up there, so I'm not going to affect the game in a way. And we're going to go through first season, see how we go, come back, see how we did. And then second season, third season, so on until the end of 5 seasons. Let's go. Let's roll on season 1. Okay, so we are back after season 1, and to be fair, that didn't take too long to skip through. It took about 5-6 minutes, which is good speed. So this game's just launched. I haven't got much save data into it, so that's ideal. So I thought what we'd do is we'll search for the league straight away and just see how the league table finished. I believe it should be finished on May the 9th, 2026. So let's look for League 1. Why is it? I don't want the awards, I just want the table, people. Let's cover League 1. Here we go. So we're in the playoffs. And Argyle's not in the playoffs, so we didn't get that high up the table. So now we've got to work out stages. League stage. Here we go. So here we are. Plymouth actually finished 12th. So 46 games, 12 wins, 21 draws, 13 losses, 50 goals scored, 48 goals conceded, plus 2 goal difference, 57 points. 12 points off playoffs. If that is how the season ends, then very happy with that. Let's take that. Promoted, Luton, champions, 100 points, Cardiff City. And then Bolton, Huddersfield, Doncaster, Wickham in the playoffs. Relegated, Northampton, Wimbledon, Rotherham, and Burton. So, strong season in League One for Plymouth Argyle. Not where they are at the moment, which is great. So, let's check out what we can find out from the team to it. So, let's see goals. And already surprised, Laurent Tulai is top goal scorer for Argyle. 38 appearances, 15 goals and 3 assists. Next, Lord McCabe, 10 goals. I mean, we haven't really seen him do anything yet at the start of the season. 1 assist. Owen Oseni, 8 goals. He's about that now, coming up to that. That's good. Peppo's got 6. He's got 2 at the minute, so 4 more for the season. Beidou, oh, did he come back off loan, is he? 4 goals? 31 periods? Oh, we kept him. Okay, fair enough. 31 periods, 4 goals, 3 things. Benaros. So, goals weren't flying in. Malik Balimumba chipped in with 1 goal, 2 assists. He was our most assists. Malachi Boateng, 13 assists in the season. Interesting. So I wonder, what else can we look at from here? Transfer history. Let's have a look. Transfers in. So these are start of the season. So we brought in Tashkil Sandu as a free agent. Didn't make any appearances. Interesting. Hamid Riyad, Mitchell, Ross, Tolai, Dale. So there. So Santu was the only new one and didn't look like made any appearances anyway. Transfers out. Romeo Haj, Jack Matthews, Paulson, Freddie Azaka. So transfer wise, it don't really look like we did anything, to be fair. Now, oh, let's scroll down. Okay. Oh, we did bring in Tyree Simpson. Hasn't made an appearance. Jasper Moon, 1 appearance. Samuel Severa from Middlesbrough. Well, he actually made 15 appearances. Brought him in January. So 15 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists. It's not a bad one. Players out was only the 4. So, end of first season, I would say it's not bad. That's not a bad start. Scotty won FA Cup. So it took a little bit of finding, but the FA Cup, we were knocked out in the first round by MK Dons on penalties. So that didn't last long. So what about, can we find Carabao Cup? Here we are. Wait, Carabao Cup. We got past Premier League round, first round. We were knocked out by Stevenage in the first round, 2-0. Good start. Good start. Virtual Trophy. We have group. I wonder what group we were in. Let's have a look. 7 section. Well, there's 2 7 sections. 7 section groups. A. B. Oh, we qualified. We qualified from the second group. B. So that means 7 section, second round. We were knocked out by Peterborough. So we did not have a good cup run in the first season. We did well in the league. 12th. Strong start. So I guess now that means hopefully season 2 we push on. I suppose the only thing I didn't check actually, I should imagine he did stay because we had a quite a good season. Is Cleverly still in charge? Oh no, Steve Bruce is the manager. Don't know what happened there. So let me see staff history. 2026 he took over. Okay, so Steve Bruce took over at some point, and from Cleverly. So maybe that can happen again this time. So what we'll do, we'll go on a fast forward to the end of the second season, and let's see how we do. So here we are. We are back at the end of season 2. So as we did before, let's look for the Sky Bet League 1. See all competitions. Must be a quicker way than that. I'll find that at some point. Playoff finals, Leyton Orient against Millwall. So we didn't go up through the playoffs. We see at the bottom of your stats with the most possession. Plymouth Argyle, 50%. 57%. Most goals. Again, Laurent Tolai, 24. Looks like he had an incredible season. So we had great position, we had great goals. Anything else here popping up? No. Okay, so let's have a look at the table. Stages. Table. Better season? than season 1, but just missed out by the looks of it. In the playoffs, we finished 5th. Playoff semi-final, lost 4-3 to Millwall on aggregate after losing the second game 3-2. So better season. They improved. Michael Bailey was a key player. We've loaned him out because he wasn't doing anything, but then again, we wasn't really given a chance. Our stadium facilities have gone good. They've gone down. Adequate training facilities could just apparently we're supposed to be, building on all this stuff, so it should all be excellent in real life. We'll have a look. Let's have a look at the squad, shall we? Players. We already know Tolai got lots of goals. 45 appearances, 26 goals, 4 assists. Beidou, 13 goals, 12 assists, 25 goal contributions in 39 games. Samuel Severa, who they signed last season, 5 goals, 2 assists. Seb Ferdinand's the one they brought in on loan, by the looks of it. 41 appearances, 5 goals. Key player for the team. Bale Mumba, about 18 appearances, 4 goals. Pebbles still there. Amici. Ryan 1. Joe Hatch. Interesting one. Okay, so we had a better season. Well, transfers. Where's that date? Transfer history. We didn't bring many players in by the looks of it. Well, we didn't spend much money bringing players in. Brad Collins, free agent. Danny Imre, Palace. Seb Ferdinand from Arsenal on loan. No wonder why he did good. Danny Angel from Wolves. Theo Julian from Arsenal again. 17 appearances. Cairo Wilson. Ryan 1 from Sheffield United. So we're all in 7 players. Only one they actually paid money for. And he didn't play but got an assist. Work that one out. Transfers out. Matty Sorinola. Oh, Sorinola left us for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Mike Bates, I don't know who that is, left us as well for nothing. So not much transfer business, but a stronger season. So that's good. That's good. So let's go back to competitions. How did we do in the FA Cup this time? We know they didn't do great in the first season. First round. Let's find us. Where are we? We're right down the bottom of the draw this time. There we are. Once again, we are knocked out of the first round of the FA Cup on penalties by Lincoln City. Not good. So next, Carabao Cup, first round. See if we can find us again. Plymouth. Oh, we got through the first round this time after beating Crawley 2-1. So second round, do we go through again? Second round, no, knocked out to Bristol City in the championship 1-0. So once again, not a great cup run. Wrong competition. Let's check the Virtue Trophy. Let's see if we did anything good here. Southern section, Group A, not on that one. B, not on that one. C, not on that one. Ooh, we'll see what group we're in this time. D, E, F. We did not get past the group stage of the Virtue Trophy, so maybe we just focus on the league again. A really strong season. Now, last time, at the end of season 1, we had Steve Bruce in charge. Now, we have Paul Gallagher. Seems like we don't keep hold of our managers very well. Almost like real life. 27. So yeah, he's just joined us. So Steve Bruce is gone. And now we have Paul Gallagher going in. Let's see when does he join. Does it tell us when he joined? Get to the bottom of his bio. It's been married since March. So Bruce left in March and Gallagher took over. Earned himself a reputation for playing attacking football, appears to be a great fit for the division at home park, which is good. We got to the playoffs, just lost in the playoffs. So strong season 2 of the 5-year plan. Not quite sustainable championship, but surely, if we need to be a sustainable championship, we have to get promoted in season 3, stay in there season 4, and be up near the playoffs for season 5 to be Premier League ambitions, or aspirations, I believe is the word that they used. So we're going to skip through another season. We'll see you at the end of season 3. Welcome back. We are at season 3, the end of season 3. So we've had a strong first 2 seasons. We just missed out with playoffs last time. So let's have a look at the end of season 3 for Plymouth Argyle. There's already there. No, actually, we're going to go to League 1 first. So done that wrong. Let's look at League 1 first. League 1. Maybe I should write Sky Bet League 1 next time. Oh, we are in the playoff final, which is on the 21st. I've come back a week too early. Let's go forward a week. Welcome back. 1 week gone. Let's see if at the end of season 3, Plymouth Argyle have actually got promoted from League 1. Why is it not coming straight away? That should come straight away. They did. Plymouth Argyle at the end of season 3 have got promoted to the championship. Caden Young and Samuel Silvera is still there and scored one of the goals to take them to the championship. Caden Young has come in this season as well. So let's have a look at stages. Where did we finish off in the league? So actually finished from 4th place. A good bit of form at the end there to end the season. Look at clinching it by 1 point. A couple of points, sorry, in the season. 66 goals, 50 conceded, so 6 better goal difference. So that is good for Argyle. And they went on and won the playoffs as we just saw. So they are promoted with Luton and Wrexham as well. So what a season that is for Plymouth Argyle. The main player again, key player, Michael Badu, still up there. Maybe it's a sign we should bring him back in January if we can. Facilities are all gotten better again. Why have we got an accent to Sky Bet League 1? Because they didn't win it? Don't know. But let's have a look. Goals. Laurent Tolai again. 3 seasons in a row, top goal scorer. 2 assists. Look at Michael Badu though. 49 goals, 17 goals, 21 assists. He's absolutely killing it in the game. That is mad. Oh, we've got some new players here. Louis Savage-Jean. Looks like he's on loan from Arsenal. We seem to have a good deal with Arsenal going on here. Caden Young from Villa. Severa, Caleb Watts, Ballymunba. Peppo is still there, making less appearances now though. Mumba had a lot more appearances this season. A lot higher rating from all. So that is a very good season. Paul Gallagher is still manager. Look at that. We haven't had a change of manager for the first time this season. So we've managed to get promoted. Looks like he might be staying, but obviously summer window's about to approach. He could end up leaving. Once again, not money spent. Sam Curtis from Sheffield United hasn't played. Alex Mitchell we got in as a free agent again. Maybe he left to get back again. So it's John from Arsenal, Kevin Young from Villa, and Joe Knight from Birmingham. Out. Owen Oseni left us. So I think he's quite a good player. Julio Plegazelo left us on loan. Oh, he's one of our best defenders. Although I think he'd be better as a defensive midfielder because his anticipation is great. But there we go. So he's left us on loan to Ball. Seb Campbell to Woking. Joe Hatch left us to Rochdale. Kayla Roberts left us to Bristol Rovers. So we had money come in, which is great. 135k. Then we have no money spent apparently. So interesting. But great season. That is a great season for Plymouth Argyle. Looks like we ended our season. Yeah, I've had 4 wins in a row to clinch that playoff place and then win the playoff final. So it looks like we've got back into the championship at the end of season 3. So season 4, season 5. 2 seasons left of the 5-year plan to become a sustainable championship team with Premier League aspirations. Sorry. So basically, we got smash the championship in season 4 to get like mid-table, and then try being in the playoffs for season 5. So let's go and do that, I guess, and see if Paul Gallagher can stay at Argyle and do us well in the championship. Let's go to the end of season 4. So we are back at the end of season 4, and straight away I see there's a bit of news over here. Available jobs: Plymouth Argyle in the Sky Bet Championship. So Paul Gallagher is no longer the manager of Plymouth Argyle. Because they don't have a manager. Have they been relegated? Are they near the bottom of the table? Let's find out. Let's find out where they are. Sky Bet Championship. They're not in the playoffs. They're not down here in any of the teams. So it doesn't look like they've had a great first season back in the championship. But let's have a look. League stage. They're not in the top 14. So maybe the fact that they don't have a manager can only mean one thing. They're not in the top 18. They're not in the top 21. Obviously, Bristol City are top of the relegation team, so I'm guessing Plymouth Argyle have been relegated back down to League One. And they have. There they are. Interestingly, second from bottom. Not actually bottom. So maybe they can take that as a win. But that does mean, I guess, in 5 seasons, we're not going to be a Premier League team, or a Championship team with Premier League aspirations, with only 1 season left of the 5 seasons. That thing. But let's have a look at the team. Let's see where we are. Michael Bailey is no longer the main player, but Pedro Porro is. Is that Pedro Porro? I think it is. Career stats. It is Pedro Porro, I think it is. He came from Al Nassr. He left Spurs for 53 million, and 2 seasons later came to Plymouth Argyle for free. What wage were we paying him then? 11.5, 16k. I mean, that's not a bad signing, is it, Plymouth? But let's go back to this. So, transfer history. Who did we bring in the first season in the Championship? Ronan Hale as a free agent. Played 2 games. Albie Morgan from Portsmouth for 825,000. Played 3 games. Pedro Porro, free agent, 35 games. Dave Murray, free agent, 44 games. Ben Casey, Liz Palmer, Alfie Linsky from Aston Villa on loan. Nelson Herman from RC Lens on loan. Leon Rowland on loan. Scott Jones on loan. Looks like we used the loan market a lot. Dean Bannimer on loan. Federico Giudice on loan. Lauren Champion on loan. We had a lot of loan players. They spent some money. Edward Albrovich Fletcher from Manchester United, 225k. Aziz Turgumboyev. I am terrible at pronouncing names, but that was an unfair one. From Paxtagor, 1 game, 49k. Transfers out in the Championship: Mark Slough, Thomas Thompson, Nathaniel Beta left us on permanently. Caleb Watts went on loan. Alex Mitchell, that's not bad, so we got him in on free. I sold him for 275k. And Ben Casey. So, yeah, not many players out. 15 players in, which you expect for getting promoted. You want to build a team ready for the Championship. Unfortunately, they weren't ready for the Championship because they got relegated. So, and they're all devastated again. So how did we do this time? Once again, Laurent Tolite, joint top goal scorer this time. He only made 8 starts though, 29 substitute appearances. So still got 10 goals from that. Michael Bailey again for 8, 10 goals, 3 assists. So if you're 8, I'm guessing Bailey maybe started up front most of it. I don't know how to check the tactic, to be fair. So it's a work permit. It's one by Sheffield United. Okay, who played most? Let's have a look. Nelson Herman, Dane Murray. Word's still playing all the time. Bailey's playing most time. Pearl. Ballymumba's transfer listed now. 3.3 million. 19 appearances, still made lots of appearances. But that is the end of season 4, where we were relegated back down to League One. I suppose manager, got no manager, as we just found out. So, wonder who is going to be taking charge of Plymouth Argyle next. Let's check the cups. The FA Cup. Did we get any better in the cup? Did we get past the first round for the first time at the end of season 4? I think. Oh no, we're championship. Championship. We're not in the first round. Third round. Forgot that. So yeah, we're already further than we did in League One because we entered in the third round and we lost to Crew 2-1. So we got knocked out straight away in the first round. As a cup we was in, so it's fair enough. Looks like cups were not her thing, or the league, to be fair. Carabao Cup. Won't be first round. Oh, we are first round. Oh, we got past the first round. We actually beat Luton in the first round of the Carabao Cup. So that's a good start. Second round, we beat Aldershot Town on penalties. Beat Luton away from home from Championship, but have to go to penalties against Aldershot Town in League 2. So third round, we lost to Fulham on penalties. It's not a bad run in the Carabao Cup to lose to Premier League opposition on penalties of all things. So not a bad cup run. But we're not here for the cup runs. We're for the league. And the league, they have failed and have gone back down to League 1. So the only thing to find out is how well do we end this 5 years? Do we end it in League 1? Do we end it promoted back to the Championship? There's only one way to find out. Let's skip ahead to the end of Season 5. So here we are at the end of Season 5. So this is the end of the 5-year plan that Simon Hallets had for Argyles, which is a couple of years later, obviously, because we're already 3 years in, so we started again. I don't see a job available. Maybe a good sign. I still don't have any qualifications because I wasn't playing. I just skipped 5 seasons. So last time we left it, Argyles got relegated down to Sky Bet League 1 again. So let's see if they bounce straight back up. The playoff finals between Wigan and Barnsley. So they haven't got to look for playoffs, but I am seeing their name a lot here. So most goals, Plymouth Argyle 71. Most possession, Plymouth Argyle 61%. Most goals, Teddy Lamb. I don't know if he's an Argyle player or not. Most assists, Eric Ring. Most clean sheets, Sam Tickle. I don't know if they're all Argyle players. But let's have a look at the league table. I mean, that would tell me, most goals, that they're top. They've won the league. That's what that would tell me. And they did. Plymouth Argyle are champions of League 1. They've bounced right back up after relegation from Championship. So they're certainly trying to be a sustainable Championship team. They just need to stop the yo-yoing down. Let's have a look. They've won 26, only losing 5. 71 scored, 36 conceded, 35. So the goal differences, they've improved season upon season, apart from the fact the first season back in the Championship, they got relegated. So they're not quite ready for the Championship properly, but they're too good for League 1. They're in that kind of scenario at the moment. So let's have a look at their team. Key players, Pedro Porro is still there. Stayed with them in League 1. Michael Beidou is still there. Samuel Silvera is still there. So we've got some loyalty from the players, which is good. We've got still good facilities. Gary Roa is the manager. Did he take over at the beginning of the season? Let's have a look. Biography. British football. Plymouth Argyle manager in June 2029. So yeah, so he took over at the beginning of the season and has took him straight back up to the Championship after 1 season being back in League 1. Transfer history, brought in 9 players, let go 3. So let's look at 3 first. Seb Campbell left to Rotherham, Caden Morphew left, and Tegan Finn finally left Argyle after 5 years and started at save. We brought in Ella Sims from Swansea, 30 years, 11 goals. Dennis Kirkin, Sunderland, 41 goals. Harry Darling. These are good signings. Luke Faxon, Johnson Osong, Laxen Barra, Joe Johnson, free agent. Michael Laffey and Matthew Clohar. So, yeah, good science, good business. Lawrence Hullai signed a new 2-year deal, so he's still at Argyles as well. So, I mean, the game is realistic, but I can't see Lawrence Hullai. Mumba, 2-year deal though. I can't see Lawrence Hullai staying at Argyles for 5 seasons. He's clearly our best player, and teams will snap him up in no time. Because once again, despite only having 10 starts, he's our top goal scorer. He's been the top goal scorer every season. 15 goals, 2 assists, 5 seasons in a row, Argyle's top goal scorer. Ellis Sims started giving him a run for his money, but he had 38 starts and only scored 11. So you think Tolai really should have started more games. Like Baidu's up there again. So yeah, I mean Baidu, Tolai and Silvera have been consistent players all through 5 seasons. Tolai, what's he worth? 3.2 to 9.6 million. Michael Baidu, 4.5 to 13.5 million. So they've certainly got some value in there. What else we got? I think I wrote it. So we'll look at see how we did in the cups this time. Stages. Did we get anywhere in the FA Cup? So we're back in League One. So we do start in round 1 again. We haven't had much luck in the cups. Let's have a scroll down. Plymouth Argyle, they're a bit more convincing. I mean, we were against a team from the ENL, North League, Eastleigh, 3-1 win in the first round. Second round, we beat Tranmere from League 2 with 1-0 win. So we made it to the third round of the FA Cup without actually having to play the games. We didn't just jump straight to it like Championship, so we had to do it the hard way. And we actually got to the third round. Did we get past the third round? No, we lost on penalties to Swansea after a 2-2 draw at home park. So, but not bad, not bad. We got to the third round by actually winning games. So that's a good start. We got Broyd, we got to the third round of the FA Cup. Carabao Cup, we won on penalties against Ipswich. That's a big win in the Carabao Cup. So first round done. Second round. Oh, there we are. I saw it somewhere. Beat Oxford United from the Championship 1-0 as well, away from home. So we got the third round of both the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. And just like the FA Cup, we got knocked out in the third round by QPR. So Championship, League One title, and third round of both the Carabao Cup and FA Cup. Not a bad little run. I'd be quite happy with that. Maybe not in 5 seasons' time though, maybe in 2, that'd be nice. And the Virtue Trophy. Let's have a quick run through these. B, C, D. We won the group in the Virtue Trophy, Group D. So that means we went through to the second round, which we lost on penalties. We're not very good at penalties by the looks of it. I think we only won 1 game on penalties through the entire thing. So that is unfortunate. But so no trophies in terms of cups through Plymouth Argyle's 5 seasons. But we did get promoted back to the Championship. So in 5 seasons' time, so in the 5 seasons, we got promoted twice. We spent the first 2 seasons in League One, missing out on playoffs in the second season. Got promoted in season 3. Spent season 4 in the Championship, and then we got relegated down to League One again. And then the final season of the 5-year plan, season 5, we ended up getting promoted back to the Championship quite convincingly. So that was the end of the 5-year plan. We're not a sustainable Championship team. We're not Premier League aspirations. Football Manager is pretty realistic. I'm hoping it's not. I would like us to get back to the Championship before 3 seasons' time. But the way the league's going at the moment, we'll be lucky to survive League One. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll do some more. Any ideas, let me know. And I've been Lee to the T. We'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.